What's up, everybody? This is Shack. So today we're doing the next video in my Gran Turismo 3 Epic Races series. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me get... this is a great race. Sorry, I'm already distracted because this race was hilarious. You'll be pleasantly surprised by the ending lineup. I'll leave it at that. You can obviously fast forward some. But yeah, there's some great stuff. Fantastic AI fails here. It's just glorious to watch the AI in Gran Turismo 3 just do crazy stuff. I don't know what happened here to the 787B. Seemed like he was doing completely fine, just kind of coasting in the gravel, and then something seemed to happen there, and then he was like, time to spin. But don't worry about him, he'll be fine. But it's just hilarious. The R390, the GT1, and the Panos just make for interesting content, always. I never know what they're going to do, ever. They always do ridiculous things. I'm also driving the R390 as well, but it's just a great car in this game. They definitely nerfed the R390 in later games, or they just had the power creep. I don't know. It just seems like the R390 got way not as special, and I loved it in this game. It was so good in this game, and in GT2 it was very good. But then it seemed like after that they just were like, and I don't know why they did that. There's the Esperante spinning around. I was trying to save the Esperante there by having him battle the R390, but he didn't seem to do that. He did not seem to do that. He spun around, and here goes the GT1 doing his weird thing where he just kind of drives into the wall. I don't really know what that's all about. He gets hit by the R390, the other one, and then I boost that one. It's just chaos. I love it. This race is always very entertaining, very, very fun, very, very enjoyable. It's just GT3 has such great replayability with the AI, because it feels like later games they worked on making the AI too perfect. So then you just kind of like beat the game and you're like, well, that's it. Fortunately with GT4 there's just so much to do in that game. There's not as much to do in this game, so I guess that's why they were like, let's make the AI insane, because it works. Here's another mess up with the R390. I just shoved him, and if you push people into that wall for some reason, they will stop. I don't know what that's all about, but that worked. There's a way to kind of make it more interesting. Again, I'll reiterate this now. The R390 is very entertaining in this video, so stick through to at least halfway through. I will show it. It's very entertaining. I won't even change it off the R390 when it's time. So I might be spoiling it right now, but if you've been watching 2 minutes in, thank you. So this is just an amazing race. Very, very funny. Obviously the Panos is always fun. Always reliable for a good spin, but it's when the R390 and the GT1 do crazy stuff, that's when it gets fun. And they don't disappoint. So again, I really appreciate each and every one of you for watching these videos. I've been doing this for years now. It's just, Gran Turismo 3 was such a masterpiece to me that I have made multiple videos about it. I played through the game on my channel very first thing I did on my channel, which I was enjoying greatly. Obviously, I think I started this channel because I saw Like the Wind race, or maybe a GT All-Stars race when I was like about 10 years ago, and I was like, I should have a YouTube channel because I just want to make AI fails videos for GT3. And then slowly I've obviously spread out to do lots of other things. And I don't know if YouTube hates me for doing that. It seems like they don't promote my videos as much as I would expect, because I feel like I have different genres, but it's probably because they like want to coin me as a Gran Turismo YouTuber, but I'm definitely beyond that at this point. But GT3 is like always going to be a video. Every single week, every Saturday, I will always make a GT3 video. So just because it's like, it's what's got me going, you know? It's got me on the map for YouTube, which is it's just fun to play through a classic game, honestly. That's kind of it, you know? It's like, I could get a bunch of editing and all this stuff, but it's just like, I'd rather just keep it simple. And if you want to ever have a YouTube channel, you totally should start one. It's very fun. Just don't do it for fame. Do it for fun, you know? Just do it because you enjoy it. Don't expect to get monetized because, you know, yeah. It's just a good time, honestly. That's the whole point, in my opinion. So, thank y'all for watching. I hope that was inspiring. It's a lot of fun to play through this game. It's a lot of fun to play through multiple games. I hope y'all enjoy these videos. I appreciate all the support over the years. I hope y'all subscribe if you're not. And thank y'all again. I'll let it go from here. Don't worry though, the R390 is going to have lots of crazy moments in this video. I do love when the R390 in particular, because the R390 is like kind of the GOAT in this game, apart from the Formula Ones, the like 6 different Formula One race cars that are in this race, or in this game, because the R390 is actually in other races, because the Formula One cars are really just only in the Formula One race, that's it. Because the R390 makes mistakes, it just gets fun, because the GT1 is kind of at a disadvantage. The 77B is faster, worse handling, and better tire wear. And then the R390 is just kind of this like middle ground that's just perfect when it comes to the other like cars in this era that are in this game, because I think it's just these three. I don't know if you'd count the Pagani Zonda. It kind of counts. Maybe the Ford GT40 race car. I don't know though. It's kind of a mixed bag with that. But they obviously throw all of them in the races together. But it's a nice little battle we got going on here between the R390, the 77B, and the GT1 here. I kind of forgot about this. So I'll just watch this panel spin again real quick, do his little quick break thing, and then press the reverse because he's stupid. And here they all are really close to each other. But yeah, it's just, I think what I liked about GT3 was how they, and I've mentioned this in my Rivals series before, it's like they did a good job of making these games replayable with not that much. I mean, the quality of the cars is amazing. Quantity is lacking compared to GT2 and 4, but the quality, the massive jump in actual quality of the cars in this game is pretty substantial. And as a result, it's like you just have to respect that they went for quality over quantity, and they went for rival cars for replayability. It's just a great match. Polyphony really crushed it in GT3. And obviously everyone was like, how can they possibly top this? And they really did, I think, in a lot of ways. They continued what GT3 started with GT4. It's just, they had a golden era, in my opinion, in the PS2 era. If I had to pick an era for Gran Turismo to be the golden era for them, I would say it's between 3 and 4. 1 and 2 are still incredible, but they don't look as good. Like, obviously you need to get like an emulator and get like 4K and all this crap. You can play GT3. I'm just playing this on my PlayStation 2. Like my PlayStation 2 that I bought in, 2000. It still works. It's great. And so it's like you don't need an emulator for Gran Turismo. It's just a game that's aged extremely well. And I think, obviously, if you're going to play GT2, for sure, emulate that, because playing that game on the D-pad is brutal. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult. But, yeah, I think it's just fascinating to see what they do. I think it's fascinating to see how GT1, 2, 3, and 4, in my opinion, just like absolutely crushed it. They just knocked it out of the park with all 4 of those games. And all the concepts are still great too. Concepts are interesting in the middle, because you'll have Gran Turismo 3 concept, which was like the Tokyo one, where it's basically some cars from GT4, but they have the GT3 like look to them, which is really interesting to me. There's like a lot of that in all the different concepts. There's like the Tokyo one, there's the Seoul one. They're all very interesting. It's fascinating to have. I don't know how they even were able to do that. Like, I think about modern games doing any of that now. It's like impossible to have concepts, because it's like the game is like all free to play and crap, and there's modern gaming issues and all that stuff. So it's like, I don't know how they could even possibly do that. I don't think they could. But it was cool that there was like discs for all these like concepts that came out back in the day. I just think that's really interesting. They did a good job. Polyphony really was. I think they still are very passionate about the games, but it's changed. Modern gaming has changed everything quite a bit. Obviously, like Polyphony kind of got screwed at the beginning of GT7 because they made it a grind to make money. I think that most companies realize that if you just make it awful at the beginning, people will still buy some of it, and then you just change it for the fans who won't. And that's what they did. And in a way, I'm like, if you're silly enough to buy DLC and buy battle passes and all that stuff, it's weird. But hey, I think there need to be some people who do that, because then when the rest of the people complain, then they change it. It's just a weird time. Modern gaming is really weird. It's good to kind of go back and play games from like the 2000 era to like 2015, like right before loot boxes became really in there. I would say you could go up to like 2012 is probably like the last notable good year of gaming where it felt like it was still a passion project for developers, not like a monetization business practice that just ruins everything. I don't know. This is a long rant. I didn't mean to talk this much. I said I was going to go, but anyway. Well, we reached the point where the R390 is going to go completely insane in this video, so get ready for this. He's going to miss the pit here, and then it's just going to be a mayhem for this guy for like laps. So get ready for this. I won't even take it off of him. Hope y'all enjoy. Thank you guys and gals for watching this. You are awesome, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Peace.